Hey everyone, welcome to Weekend Project. This is Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. We're working on block number 6, so stick around. Okay, thanks. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Weekend Project. This is Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Already all know that. Oops, I just got my page all wet. Silly me. So we are working on that one right there, Pinwheel Plus, and we've been putting it together. The measurements is 3 7/8 squares. Like that, 2 of them. You're going to pin them together, mark a line in the center, and use that as what guides along your foot to sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance on either side of those lines, and then you're going to cut that line and make 2 of these. Easy peasy. Okay. So I've done at least 3/4 of the blocks already, so it wouldn't be as long for waiting. So I'm going to finish this one off here. But as you will notice from our very first block, I had a bunch of these little white folded little tabs. Okay, they were just a little square like this, and I folded it, and then tucked the little pin in. And I had a few left over from the waves of block number 1. Okay. And I was going to put them, or have put them, in between these blocks just to add some texture because it's a pinwheel, right? So I'm going to put them in. I only have one more block that I need doing, so I don't have to put them in on both sides. But I've taken the other pin out, and you just want to slip it in right at that line. Make sure that your little folds are going in the same direction. And place it wherever it is. I think I've just had these right in the center. So I'm going to make sure I'm catching the edge of that little triangle as I'm sewing. So it's not going to come out. It's just going to flip out and have that little thing there. So I'm going to make sure to place the second one. Okay. In the same manner. Make sure the fold is going in the right direction. Okay, and I'm just going to pin these 2 here, the 2 right sides together, and then use that line as my, oops, I have to switch my foot out. I'm sorry, my bad. I was doing some embroidery. It's just a quick foot switch. Sorry about that. I thought I was ready. I clearly was not. I apologize. Okay, that little tighten. So back under, here we go. Or you switched it into normal sew mode and we're good to go. So using that line as your little guidance for your seam allowance. Okay. So including those little triangle tips. Okay. And then again on the other side. I won't need the second one, but doesn't mean it can't go into my collection because I've got a couple other little odd pieces. So you take your pins out, and then you're going to cut it on that line. Okay. See if I had everything kind of close here. Okay. And then that includes those little folds. Okay. Right in there. And then that's our other missing little block. Okay. So I had one of these and one of these left over. So save them for something else. You never know. You never know what you can come up with. Make some more. Make a scrappy half square triangle block or quilt. Okay. So now all those pieces are together. You might make sure you line them up. I had, as yellow was pink. This was flower. This dark blue was black. This one was a medium purple, and that one was a dark purple. So just give yourselves something to coordinate with each pattern piece, and then pop the block together just the way it is. Okay, so I will work my way from the top over. I want to make sure I've got it set up correctly. Just double checking. You have the time to check now, so that's time to do it. And then just slowly get your little block sewn together. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, and then we're going to get these 2 pieces. Make sure they're together correctly. Yes, they are. 2. Oops. Wrong pedal. I keep getting that little pedals there so I can clip instead of, or maybe it doesn't do it. I don't know why. Nope. It does it when it wants to. Like everything else. Alright, so now those two can be sewn together. Okay, because that's the first row. Make sure you're doing it in the right order. Okay. And you only got 4 rows to go. 4 rows to sew it up. And then once you're done, make sure you press to the dark side. Okay. Row number 1 done. So put that back. Row number 2 started. So I'm just going to sew these together so we can probably fast forward this part until we're sewing all the lines together. Now that we have all those 3, 4 rows sewn together in the rows this way, we're now going to sew them this way. Okay. Like I said, if you want to pop a couple of pins at your seams, go right ahead. And if it comes to bulky seams like this, the little camera can come in there a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Try and maneuver them so they flip on either side of that seam, okay? Not so they're all stacked right up on top of each other. So trying to just to wiggle, some fall on the right, some fall on the left, just to alleviate some of that bulk, okay? That's what you have to do when it comes to busy intersections like that, so. Okay, so there's the first 2 rows together. Look how cute that is. It's coming along perfectly. First 2 rows with their little weird things in them. Make it for fun stuff. Make it for fun stuff. Okay, so the other 2. Just want the quilt to be a lot of fun. She is a lot of fun herself, so I wanted to just make it. Alrighty, one more seam. Okay, so there's the second part of the quilt block complete. Okay, down there, speedy. Okay, and then we're just going to put those 2 pieces together. And we are done Pinwheel Plus block 1261 of the 100 block summer booklet. We have 3 more to go. 7, 8, and 9. 7 is a applique, so we haven't done that yet. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're making a sailboat, making a sailboat. Very excited to be making a sailboat. I think there's actually 2 boats in this quilt section. Alrighty, that, my dear folks, sewing buddies, sewing novices and gurus and experts and all of you, that is block number 6. There we go. Block number 6. So stick around for next week's block. Hold on, I got my book all wet there. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. There it is. Smooth sailing. Check that out. Isn't that going to be awesome? Can't wait to do that one. It's going to be fun. Lots of foundation stuff. I need to find some brown print so I can make a boat. I can't make a boat out of purple, I don't think. Never know. I could try. All right. I'm going to find some brown. So thanks for sticking around for this weekend project, and we will see you next time. If you want to follow along, please do. Don't forget to check out Long Arm Wednesdays. There's lots of always good stuff on there. And we'll see you. Thank you. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, everybody.